dawn as they will have with us. Our relics that predate the universe itself.
Before creation itself, there were 6 singularities. Then the universe exploded into existence, and the remnants of these systems were forged into concentrated ingots. There is sacrifice, and there are consequences. The end of the path I started us on.
Nothing lasts forever.
Oh my God.
So there's this movie coming, Infinity War, Avengers 3, Part 1 and Part 2. I definitely like to tell you guys that I know this has been said in other videos. 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 characters will be killed in Avengers 3. And I dare to say that it would be in Avengers 1. Why? Because I think that they will have a reason to come back to Avengers still 3, but Part 1 in 2019. And with that being said, I like to say that there are candidates that are, right to be killed by Thanos, and I'll get into that in a little bit. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I just wanted to do my own little video and let you know, guys, that I'm here and that I'm doing this for you. And anyway, so like I said before, one of the good candidates to get killed will be Captain America.
That's why I'm here. We need to be put in check.
How'd you feel?
Captain America is gonna be one of the candidates going out first, I tell you guys. And I'm gonna tell you why. Vision is gonna be one of the ones who's gonna go first. And you know why? Because Thanos needs the Mind Stone. And Vision has it right planted on his forehead. Now, how's he gonna do it? He's not gonna do it slowly, and he's not gonna do it nicely. He's gonna do it pretty bad. It's like in the movie Avengers or Age of Ultron with Quicksilver. He died. We didn't expect him to die. The reason why I said Captain America is because lately he's been saying that he would like to, pull away from playing Captain America and work behind the cameras. I don't know, maybe directing or something like that. And the best way to, get out of the contract and get back behind the cameras and directing will be to, to die in Avengers 3. But it's not going to happen in Avengers 3 Part 1. It's going to probably happen and Avengers Part 2 in 2019. And the reason why I said that is because we have a candidate that can take his place. Well, actually, we have two. We have Falcon and we have Bucky. Now, in the movies, Falcon could become Captain America if Steve Rogers is killed by Thanos. And also, some of you who read the comic books know that already in the comics, Falcon is Captain America, and here we see him. But we cannot forget about Bucky, and that's one, the actors or a character, if you will, that will. I think that it would be replacing Captain America and not Falcon. But here he is. This is Falcon as Captain America. There you have it. There you have it. As you can see here, this is Bucky, or the Winter Soldier, and Captain America. And they both have stars on the side of their arms. Look at them, how cute they look. But no, seriously, I think that Bucky, not the Winter Soldier, but Bucky, his best friend, Captain America's best friend, Steve Rogers' best friend, better yet, will be given the opportunity to become Captain America once Steve Rogers is killed. And that way that way Chris Evans can get behind cameras, direct, do whatever he wants, and get out of doing these movies, because at the beginning he was very apprehensive about taking this role as Captain America, because it was going to take him, like he said at the beginning, like 10 years. And now it's been like, I don't know, like 7 years or 8 years or something like that. And because of that, he was apprehensive, and his friends and family told him, just go ahead, do it. So he did it. Now, the perfect way for him to get out of the contract and get on with his life and get behind the cameras is to be killed in Avengers 3. Not in the first one, but in the second one. I'm not saying for sure, but it will be a good way for Chris Evans to, get out of this role as Captain America. Here are 15 characters, and the MCU that started it all with RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. playing Iron Man, as everybody knows that already. So here are at least 15 characters that need or will die or could die by the hands of Thanos and that big gauntlet with the Infinity Stones. Once he gets the stone from you-know-who, the Mind Stone, from none less than Vision. Now, Vision was great in killing Ultron and the movie Avengers 2, but he's got that stone, that Mind Stone, that brought him to life to begin with. So as I say this, I ask myself, and I wonder, if in order for Thanos to have all the stones, and especially the Mind Stone, he's going to have to rip it off of Vision, and I would really love to know how he would do that to Vision, because Vision is a pretty good character, but it's not really needed. He was created for the movie Ultron, Avengers, Ultron Revolution, And I don't think that he's needed that much. He's not important. He's important, but I don't think he's going to be that important. And Avengers, I don't know, 2, not Avengers 2, I'm sorry, I'm babbling here. I'm sorry, guys. And Avengers 3 part 2, because by that time, he's going to have all the stones, and I think the Vision is going to die. And Hawkeye. I think the Hawkeye, it's a very nice guy, and I like him, but let's be real, guys. He doesn't play, he's like the weakest link on the chain. The weakest link on the chain. And, because, to be honest with you, I think that Black Widow has more cojones, more balls than Hawkeye. And Hawkeye already has a family, and it would be a good way for him to go back to his family and live a normal life and not be involved with the, well, I don't know if he's going to die. If he dies, I think he could die. That's what I meant to say. But I think that if he lives, he would just go back to his family and live with his wife and kids. But I think he's an expendable character, and we already saw his family, and on Avengers 2, Age of Ultron, and I think that Hawkeye, being the weakest link in the Avengers, might be a good candidate to be killed in the movie. And War Machine. If done right, War Machine's death in Infinity War has the potential to be one of the most dramatic of all. All this would take is a few scenes early on the film showing Rhodey still acclaiming himself to be exoskeleton, or whatever the word exoskeleton, legs given to him by Tony at the end of Captain America Civil War. So if his death will be very, very most dramatic of all, as I read in other good sources. Thor is a god, but let's be real. Thor and all those guys up there and Asgard, they don't live forever. They're not totally immortal, They can't live forever. They just live at least 5,000 years to 6,000 years. That's about it. And to be honest with you, it completes his comeback story while giving him a noble death in the heat of the battle.